Hey, I'm Stephanie, and I am part of a DID system, which means we have dissociative identity disorder. Now, I am not the host, but I am part of a group of alters that we collectively call the co-hosts because they are the group of alters that can come forward and take care of everyday life when the host is not able to. The interesting thing about our host is that she will often complain that alters don't front enough and that she gets stuck often, or she gets stuck carrying the weight of everything or doing like the not fun stuff, which to an extent is true because nobody wants to front for the not fun stuff. But at the same time that she says that she wants other alters to front, she will block the front. And I don't think she does it consciously. I think there's this subconscious fear of losing control that she makes it so that, even if we want to come forward, we can't. And so I think we've gotten to a place in the system where we all just kind of like hang out because we're like, she's not going to let us take the front anyway. So we kind of just kick it in the background until like some of those barriers loosen, and then whoever slips into the front can slip in. Or obviously if somebody gets triggered to the front, that's something we can't control. But today she actually took the time and she was like, you know what, I'm having a really rough day today. She was feeling really low, really depressed, and like she wasn't capable of getting anything done. And first because our therapist had suggested journaling, and she had talked about how she's been wanting the journal, but there's this like blockage, and that's something to explore in another video. But she was going to go to journal and then couldn't find our journal. So that's a task I'm going to have to take care of when we get home, is to figure out where that is. But finally, she went into our system app that we don't use as much as we should, but she went into it and she wrote a message and she said, is there anybody who can function enough to take control of the front? And I was like, absolutely, I can. That is what I'm here for. I am here to take over when the host is not capable. And all you have to do, host, is loosen the reins a little bit to allow me to come to the front. So if you are an alter who might be frustrated with a host who holds really tight to the front, give them some grace, give them some patience, especially if that host has been host for a while and they did not know about the system. It can be really hard for them to live a lifetime thinking that they're alone in their head, and then all of a sudden they realize there's all these other alters, and like it takes time. We've been diagnosed for 4 years now, and she still has a hard time giving up the front. She still has a hard time trusting us. She still has a hard time believing this. And so just give your host grace.